Welcome to Lana's Homestead and my one-year permaculture garden. I've taken it from grass to sheet mulch to thriving food forest.
Starting to get some salad. See how my seedlings are coming along. Got some broccoli and cauliflower here, and some different salad greens. Arugula. Got my peas here. Coming up. Some spinach. Get a few. There's some beets and radishes and looks like some different little lettuce right there. Here's the herb spiral. I've added some more things. The basil's doing well. Unfortunately, the oregano and the thyme don't seem very happy. I don't know if something ate it or if it just really couldn't stand how it's just been really humid the last few days. But I planted some yarrow and some marigolds in here, and they're coming up, so that's exciting. The parsley over here and the cilantro are doing really well. The cilantro's already going to seed. It just does not like this hot weather. The dill is perking up. It was looking kind of sad before. I guess it likes a little bit warm weather, likes humidity. Sage looks good over here. I planted some nasturtium and marigolds and yarrow and just some different stuff in here. So hopefully it'll come up. It's been really dry, so I don't know. Here's somebody coming up right there. I also planted some Thai basil here. So I've got 3 different kinds. This is your traditional Italian basil. This is actually a really large leaf version from Africa, and then the Thai basil here, which has a really distinct taste, much different than the Italian basil. Hi, and welcome to the homestead. So today I commissioned my husband to build me a trellis for the entrance to my main garden bed, which is really exciting. I did a lot of shopping around trying to find, something that I thought would last through the elements, like a nice wood one or an iron or metal one, and they were varying sizes and pretty expensive. I mean, upwards like $150 or more. My space isn't necessarily a traditionally sized space. It's kind of like how the wood naturally curves, so it's kind of like an odd shape. So it was kind of hard to find something that I thought was going to fit in the space and was worth the money. So it was wonderful that my husband said that he would build me one. So I thought maybe I'd take you guys through, and so maybe you could make your own. We are using a 2x2 pressure treated pine, I believe, and we made them a bit tall because we are planning to hammer it into the ground, probably about here or so that it's stable and it's not going to get blown over by the wind. We angled the bottoms, I don't know if you can see that, angled the bottoms so that they will go into the ground. So the boards are 8 feet tall, and this is 2 feet wide in the middle. And then we are going to place it into the space and hammer it in, get on a ladder, hammer it in, and then we're going to put the pieces on top because since the space isn't like exactly square, we want to make sure that it's going to fit in the space properly, and then we're going to put the top pieces on. So we'll show you how we do that now. So we measured the trellis and we decided it's probably fine to make it square, so we're going to make it 40 inches. So we're going to cut 2 pieces to tie the at the 40 inches to tie the two pieces of trellis together. Then we're going to do a few lateral boards to hold it together.
Width of the trellis, we have the width of the board, and we subtract this from each other, so we have 3/8, we have 4 and 3/8, and then we divide that by 2 to see how much we're going to have on each side left over. So that would be, if we double this, it would be 6/16, so we got 2 and 3/16 off of this edge.
So pounding it in wasn't really working. The ground is kind of compacted. It's got a good amount of clay in it, so it wasn't that easy to pull it down, which is probably a good thing because now I'm just going to dig some holes and then we'll refill the holes back in with soil. So hopefully it'll stay in place well. We don't want it to get blown over by the wind, crush plants, and probably break the trellis. Okay, so now that the trellis is all in, I'm going to plant out a cucumber. It's a cucumelon. It's a cucamelon. It's like this is like a little round shape. I just thought it was cute. I bought this one. This is the only thing I didn't start from seed. And then I have a black-eyed Susan that is a vine. So I'm going to put the cucamelon on the east side. It's going to get like nice morning sun. I've had a little hard time with cucumbers. They don't like it when it gets like too hot. So I figured I'll put the cucumber on this side so it'll get morning sun, and then this guy will get blasted with the afternoon shade on the other side, and maybe hopefully shade it out over here if it gets big enough. I started it an awful long time ago. It's not looking super great, so I'm really happy to get it out today, and hopefully it'll thrive now that it's going to be in the ground. You got the cucamelon in.